Hi, everybody. So we were supposed to have Annette Schneider on today, but unfortunately, she wasn't able to do the live with us. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to unbox some cards. So Annette Schneider on today, but unfortunately, she wasn't able to do the live with us. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to unbox some cards. So Schneider today, but he wasn't able to do the live with us. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna unbox the card. Okay, so just was trying to get the background so that you can actually see the cards. Hopefully y'all can hear me still. Don't know if there's anybody here. So I got these cards in one of my Hay House packs. So it's the Faded Pocket Love or Oracle by Athene Noctua. So I'm going to open them up. Scissors would have been good. Maybe I'm not doing these ones. Anyway, sorry, I know we advertise the healing and everything else, but unfortunately, it is what it is. Okay. So these are just a little mini pack, so that's a good thing. So you could just take them with you on the road or whatever. It's very pretty inside. Got a little, looks like a heart maybe. And the back is like a butterfly. So there's not very many cards. It's a very little book. Also should have brought my glasses because can't see. So, okay, look at these cards. Allow divine timing. Beautiful possibilities. Boundaries. Cut the cord. Karmic relationship. Learn more about each other. Red flag. Release desire to control. Romantic connection. Sacred friendship. That's cute. Self-love. Sexual chemistry. And step back. So we will pull a card for the collective. And see what our message is. Okay. So the card that comes out is self-love. So that seems like a good card for all of us. Let me see if I can actually read this. The best thing you can do right now for your love life is to redirect your yearning inwards. Nurture is gentle, unconditional love for yourself. Give to yourself the love and affection you were meant or you want to give to another. This card also calls on you to place a higher value on yourself. Don't settle for less than you are worth. Don't accept any testament that you wouldn't tolerate for the people you love most in your life. So I think that's a really good, oh, backwards. I think that's a really good reminder is that we really do need a lot of self-love in our life. And it's really important that we honor that about ourselves. And so I think that, you know, with the cat there is just to me is talking about being gentle with yourself, with the flowers, you know, taking some time to basically smell the flowers and enjoy life. So I think both of those things are very important to know and see. So that is what I got from that. I don't know. I feel like that's a really short little live, but yeah, fortunately, like I say, she couldn't make it, and what do you do? Um, maybe we'll do one more deck and then we'll leave it at that. So another deck that I got in uh the Hay House books for the summertime group is this one is the Sisterhood of the Seers by Athena Laz. Oh goodness. Hopefully the book will be a little so it's basically it's the box. It says, "For my sisters, may you be seen," with a little dragonfly, and then in the back box is just some flowers. Um, Basically just has the cards about the author, some reflections, places that you can write if you so desired. At the beginning, it does, I think, have a couple of, like most of them, introduction, weaving the sisterhood of seers into being, how to use the cards, some different spreads. So there's an insight spread, which is 3 cards, foresight spread, like for FORE sight, but with 4 cards, hindsight spread with 3 cards, and then questions to ask the sisterhood, invocations, and spirit, the sister of spirit invocation, the sister of nature, the sister of light invocation, the sister of stories invocation, the sisters of healing, sister of dreams, the sister of shine, the sister of change, sister of destiny. And then it gets into the cards here. So lots of really cool things about these cards. I think they'll be interesting ones. The box, which I loved, moon, and the cards. Okay, so the seer of spirit, the seer of nature, the seer of light, the seer of stories, the seer of healing, the seer of dreams, the seer of shine, the seer of change, the seer of seekers, the seer of destiny, the seer of mystery. Pay attention to signs, a good partnership, activate appreciation. This is a nice card. This week on the podcast, we have Joy Baker, and she's talking about activating, clearing. So, yeah, call back your power, abundance and prosperity. Focus on self-care. Many paths to a bright future. Here with your heart. Your presence is requested. Reality mirrors you. Joy in the in-between. Tales in all time and spaces. Release your agenda. Activate peace and calm. A sacred pause. Dream your true north. Your big dream. Dreams coming true. Anything is possible now. An invitation to your life. Movement as meditation. Thanks, Shanna. Uh, this is an initiation. Build a strong foundation. Fierce positivity. See things clearly. If I can get it away from the other one. A higher perspective. Sacred courage. Grace is activated in your life. Fate versus destiny. Allowing it to arrive. Higher forces at play. Infinite possibilities. And activate the sisterhood. So very nice. I'm going to just run real. I know we're on live, but I'm going to run real quick and get my glasses because there's no way I can read those cards for people. Sorry about that. I wasn't anticipating doing an unboxing. We were, like I said, we were supposed to have Annette Schneider on. She was going to do some healings for everybody, but that didn't happen. So we will do this. So I will do one for the collective. And then if anybody would like a card drawn, I see there's 3 people here. So just let me know in the chat and I would be happy to do that for you. So for the collective. Card that came out is the Seer of Nature, grounding, authenticity, and abundance. So this is the card. It says the essential meaning is the spirit in all living things, your true nature, getting grounded, going outside, abundant creativity, the voice of nature, the anima, mundi, connecting with water, wind, earth, sky, and fire. The seer's message is nature is abundant and in perfect order, and this card comes to remind you that because you are part of nature, you're also all these things. There's nothing you need to do in order to be worthy of well-being. This card comes to assure you that your natural state is one of abundance. Your inner reality and outer reality are connected by the nature of your beliefs, which means that you have the power to change anything by changing how you think. If you don't like what you see, change the nature within and you will see your outer reality shift. This card also gently tells you that you may be spending too much time indoors or in the confines of your mind. Make it a point to go outside and put your bare feet on the earth, and as you do, you will begin to feel better. Feel the pull of the land, whispering tales of long forgotten knowing. The world of the unseen is woven in the nature of all things, and it will reveal itself to you if you slow down enough to perceive it. And as you receive, give in return. Become a voice for nature and weave protection around all living things. The anima mundi for the world soul is real, and it needs you to stand up for it as well as every other living thing. And the activation is every time I step outside, I remember that nature is a living oracle. I bow to the land and all the living creatures, as I understand that they are part of one unified reality of which I am part. I honor the fact that we will all hold equal value. Okay, MJ or MG, I will pull a card for you next. Thank you for responding. See, cards for MG. Okay, so the card that came out for you is higher forces at play. Just find that in the book here. So this is for MG. This is the card for you. So it says, the essential meaning is trusting in divine timing, surrendering, spirit is your partner. This is out of your hands, your sacred place in the world, the great weaving of life and reality, a wild card, the unknowable. The message is there are times in life where no matter how much you plan and focus, life has its own agenda. This may be one of those times for you. In order to embrace this reshuffling of some of the elements in your life or the world at large, it is recommended to lean on practices of well being. Simple practices like meditating every day at the same time and saying affirmations can be hugely helpful as they help to center your mind and heart. This is a wild card that can lead to an incredible adventure. If you're feeling a little unsteady or if you really want something to happen, try to simply relax as these higher forces move through your life. Like a bird that flies high in the sky, spirit has a perspective that is much larger than what you may be able to see at the moment. Your dreams and desires are known, and they will not go unattended to. But now is the time to move with these higher forces that are at play in your life. Go with the flow, don't fight it, and trust that a beautiful dream reality partnership is on the other side of this all. This art card also comes to remind you of your own ability to soar higher, to see things from a higher perspective where divine forces are met more easily. You can experience this way of being more directly through working on your ability to see your learning energy practices from qualified teachers, working with your dreams, and going on a vision quest. Life is an adventure, and you are being invited to surrender to the journey. The contemplation question is, can I trust that control is not needed here? So there's a question for you to ask yourself. So MG, that was a card for you, higher forces at play. So I hope that made sense for you. Um, does anybody else would like a card to pull? Otherwise, yeah, I'll just give it a second. You're very welcome, MG. I hope it made sense. They're very I think they're going to be very interesting cards to use because I think there's a lot of um with the contemplation and the questions, and of course I always love those things. I think that's really going to be helpful. So, all right. Shanna, did you want a card pulled for you or anybody else? There's only three people watching, so all right. Well, that is the cards then. The Sisterhood of the Seer Oracles by Athena Laz. And the other ones were the Faded A Pocket of Love Oracle, just 13 cards by Athene Noctua. So those were the two decks that we did today. So thank you for joining me again. I'm sorry that what we originally had planned did not work out, but that's life. And, I believe that things happen for a reason. So it was more, I guess, I needed to do this instead. So also, big shout out to all of you people that follow us. We really do appreciate it. And I also just want to give a little plug here for my son's band, the Nomad Kings. They made it to the finals in the Battle of the Bands. And if you are in Cochrane, Alberta on June 7th, head out to the Texas Gate and go support those guys because they're super amazing. So of course, I'm a little biased because I'm the mom, but definitely head out there. So thank you everybody for joining me on the live, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks, because the next one probably will be this one, Mindscapes Tarot by John A. Rice, also out of my Hay House box. So tune in next time. We'll see you then. Thanks guys for joining.